It's one of the things I love about AEW. It's winners facing winners at the top. In title matches, unless it's like an open challenge or something, it's somebody who's on a winning streak against somebody who's on a winning streak. As we wrap up, one of those times was you taking on Chris Jericho. You were the first person to pin Jericho. What kind of feedback did you get from him leading into that match, after you guys had your match, any of that?
Well, we had the tag match first, which was good. I liked it. And then we had the promo the next week where we kind of went face to face. And that was the most fun thing for me personally, because I think Chris Jericho is one of the best talkers in the business, past, present. And, even if you look in the future, it's going to be hard to compete with a guy on that level. I think anyone would agree. He's amazing. And actually not that long before that, I think maybe a week or two before that, there was one with Jericho and MJF face to face. And MJF is one of the best in the business today too. So I was just like, oh man, like I know I'm not on the level of those two guys when it comes to talking. So I didn't want people to compare my face to face with Jericho to the MJF face to face with Jericho and just see this, there's levels. He's clearly not on the level of those guys. So I was like, I really got to knock it out of the park. And so I was hyped up going into that one, man. And it was a lot of fun. Some of it was talked about. Some of it was improv. And we just had a blast. And I think it got over. And I think people still to this day kind of bring it up to me. And then we had the match, obviously. And the match I felt was really good for its time. It would be so much better today because I just wasn't a singles wrestler at that time. I'd been doing tag teams, whether it be 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 for pretty solid a couple of years at that point. And so I was like as rusty as it got when it came to singles matches. So it was just kind of like, I wasn't at my best when it came to my wind or when it came to just execution of my moves and that intensity level. And so I thought it was good, but I'm always a critic of myself. And so, Jericho liked it and he told me that he really enjoyed working with me and he can work with me anytime. And, that was a great compliment. He talked about like, if this was like, the old days where you'd go on the road, he's like, I could work with you every night on a tour. And I was like, that's really cool to hear. And so, but hopefully him and I will get to get in there again. Cause I think I'm evolving and getting better now. I'm still not where I want to be, and I guess I probably never will be where I want to be, because you're always chasing that next step. But I think I'm a lot better as a singles wrestler now than I was then.